My work is kind of about turning the woman into the consumer. There's a lot of censorship around male genitalia, and I think part of that is because we're used to seeing it as a threatening thing. If we just keep depicting the female form over and over and there's no balance when it comes to depiction of men, that I think we kind of perpetuate this idea of women as objects, as to be consumed. One of the series I've worked on is called Thirsty. That idea of the series is kind of using men to adorn functioning objects, which I felt has been done so often with women's bodies, which kind of perpetuates this objectification of the female form. That series kind of started out as this very direct idea of presenting a female perspective and female fantasy, which we don't really see in mainstream media, including pornography. And then it kind of turned into just this portraiture, like glorifying these celebrated men through cunnilingus. Like all of my work, the series is about rejecting this idea of female passivity. Like, I think women are not passive, we're assertive, and it's embracing that as well. I was raised by Russian parents, and that culture is kind of a huge part of my upbringing. Growing up, you get the sense of like, there's two things I can contribute to society, and that's either like my looks and sexuality or me as a mother. Started rebelling against that as I became an artist, and yeah, it's like almost this anger I felt to being looked at and objectified, but also like not given any autonomy. It almost seemed forbidden to me as a woman to use this subject matter, to use crude humor in my work. There's a lot of censorship around male genitalia, and I think part of that is because we're used to seeing it as a threatening thing. And I think part of that is because we don't depict it enough. You know, I think if you just keep seeing it, it loses its power over us. Our culture has a tendency to punish women. I think women internalize this culture of slut-shaming so much, you know, slut-shaming not just for actions, but just expression of sexuality. If my work like does anything, I just wanted to drive people to question their reactions, their ideas, their judgment.